I'm going to show you how I would approach this question. It's a little different than is suggested in the PowerPoint slide. So the question says, how many milliliters of 0.112 molar sodium carbonate will react with 27.2 milliliters of nitric acid? And I always put the information I have underneath the chemical equation so that I can keep track of things. And remember that big M for molarity is actually moles of solute over liters of solution. So we can think of this 0.135 molar as an equivalence, and that would be to say that I have 0.135 moles of HNO3 in 1 liter of solution. And I'm going to use this equivalence to create conversion factors. So here's how I would do it. 0.0272 liters, I just converted that into liters of nitric acid. And also remember, whenever you are going between two things in a chemical equation, you need to use mole-to-mole ratios. So I'm going to go from volume of nitric acid to moles of nitric acid. And to do that, I'm going to use the concentration and the volume. So it's 0.135 moles of nitric acid per 1 liter of nitric acid. And this was nitric acid here, so these units have canceled. Okay, now I'm going to go from moles of nitric acid to moles of sodium carbonate, and I have to use the stoichiometric ratios for that. So it's 2 moles of HNO3, nitric acid, react with 1 mole of Na2CO3. So at this point, I have gotten rid of the moles of nitric acid, and I now have moles of sodium carbonate. But my question is asking for the volume, and our adapter between moles and volume is concentration. And so I'm going to use the concentration of the sodium carbonate, and the concentration is 0.112 moles of Na2CO3 per 1 liter of sodium carbonate. And now I have the volume. And if you calculate that through, it comes out to 0.0164 liters or 16.4 milliliters of sodium carbonate.